Great white sharks. What you don't know. In this video, I'm going to share some little-known facts about great white sharks that will amaze you. These creatures are often misunderstood and feared, but they're actually quite fascinating animals. So sit back, relax, and prepare to have your mind blown by these awesome creatures of the deep. In the movie Jaws, the main character is a great white shark that terrorizes a small town. In real life, however, great white sharks are not nearly as aggressive as portrayed in the film. Moreover, the common conception of these elusive predators as mindless killing machines is changing with the help of growing scientific knowledge about them. Great white sharks are the largest fish predators known to science. The great white shark, or Carcharodon carcharias, is a vast mackerel shark that inhabits the coastal waters of virtually all oceans and seas, preferring temperatures between 12 and 24 degrees Celsius. This predator is known for its grand size. Great white sharks vary significantly in size, with the largest reaching up to 20 feet in length. Males typically grow 11 to 13 feet long, while females average 15 to 16 feet. They are well-adapted predators with a keen sense of smell and a mouthful of fangs with up to 300 serrated, triangular teeth placed in multiple rows. They also have specialized organs for picking up the faint electromagnetic fields that animals produce. Males typically grow 11 to 13 feet long, while females average 15 to 16 feet. They are well-adapted predators with a keen sense of smell and a mouthful of fangs with up to 300 serrated, triangular teeth placed in multiple rows. They also have specialized organs for picking up the faint electromagnetic fields that animals produce. Great white sharks are the largest predatory fish in the world, and they can grow to be very large indeed. Adult great whites typically measure between 16 and 20 feet in length, with some individuals reaching lengths of over 25 feet. In terms of weight, great whites can range from 1,000 to 5,000 pounds, with the heaviest individuals topping out at over 7,000 pounds. Despite their size, great whites are incredibly agile and fast-swimming predators. They are capable of reaching speeds of over 25 miles per hour in short bursts, and they have been known to launch themselves completely out of the water while attacking prey. Given their size and power, it is no wonder that great white sharks are considered to be one of the most fearsome creatures in the sea. For the duration of their lives, white sharks steadily grow to be considerably larger animals. The oldest great whites on record were already 70 years old when they were first spotted. Growth slows but continues after sexual maturity is attained. The absence of predatory figures against sharks like orcas is crucial to the survival and growth of a great white, as are the quality of the environment and the availability of food. The availability of food is also crucial. Sharks can put more of their resources into expanding their bodies. An abundance of food is required for a shark to reach its full size because growth is an extremely energy-intensive process. A great white shark's size may be an indicator of the presence or absence of predators in the area, such as orcas, boats, or even humans. For their meat and fins, larger sharks are frequently targeted by hunters. The white underside of every white shark is widely believed to be where the name white shark originated. However, great white sharks' dorsal pigmentation can change drastically based on factors such as sunlight, water color, and visibility. Great white sharks' lifespans were once thought to be around 20 years, but current studies reveal they may live up to 70 years. Despite their relatively underdeveloped immune systems, sharks have earned a reputation for being remarkably disease-resistant. Sharks are said to be utterly virus-proof. In one publication, Dr. Zasloff discovered that sharks' robust immune systems have a lot to do with the presence of squalene. Great white sharks take longer to reach reproductive age as a result. The great white shark is one of the most feared predators in the world. Its large size, sharp teeth, and powerful jaws can inflict serious injury on humans and other animals. Although great white sharks are not typically aggressive toward humans, they have been known to attack people when they feel threatened or mistake them for prey. In particular, great white sharks are attracted to areas with a high concentration of fish, seals, or other marine life. Fortunately, significant white shark attacks are relatively rare, and there are steps that people can take to avoid becoming a victim. For example, avoiding areas where great white sharks are known to frequent and staying out of the water at night or during periods of low visibility can help reduce the risk of an attack. Though they have a reputation for being solitary hunters, new research has shown that great whites are quite social creatures. Scientists believe that great white sharks form social bonds for several reasons, including mate selection, and cooperative hunting. While great whites typically hunt alone, they have been known to work together to take down large prey. In addition, great female whites often travel in groups to find mates. These social interactions are crucial for the survival of the species. Without them, great white populations would quickly decline. Mating season for great white sharks typically begins in late September and continues through November. During this time, the males will travel long distances to find a suitable mate. Once they have found a female, they will fight fiercely with other males for the chance to mate. The gestation period for great white sharks is around 12 months, after which time the female will give birth to live young. The average litter size is between 10 and 15 pups, although larger litter of up to 30 pups have been reported. After giving birth, the female great white shark will abandon her offspring, leaving them to fend for themselves in the dangerous ocean waters. Given the long gestation period and low reproductive rate, great white shark populations are thought to be very vulnerable to overfishing and other human activities. As a result, great white sharks are considered a threatened species by the International Union for Conservation of Nature (IUCN). The great white shark is an iconic predator of the sea, but what gives this massive fish its hunting prowess? A look at the anatomy of the great white reveals some key adaptations that help this hunter be successful. First, the great white has a large, robust body that is built for speed and agility. The shark's dorsal fin is tall and curved, providing stability in the water and allowing the shark to make sharp turns. The pectoral fins are long and pointed, helping the shark navigate through the water with precision. And finally, the great white's most iconic feature is its large, triangular teeth. These teeth are razor sharp and perfect for slicing through flesh combined. These anatomical features make the great white one of the most feared predators in the ocean. But what is it that makes these massive creatures so powerful? For starters, great white sharks have incredibly strong muscles. Their tails, in particular, are incredibly powerful, enabling them to swim at speeds of up to 25 miles per hour. They also have extremely sharp teeth, which can measure up to 4 inches in length. But perhaps the most impressive thing about great white sharks is their ability to sense prey from long distances away. Thanks to their keen sense of smell, they can detect even the smallest amounts of blood in the water from over a mile away. This allows them to zero in on their prey with deadly accuracy. All of these factors combine to make great white sharks one of the most fearsome predators in the world. So if you ever find yourself in the water with one of these creatures, it's best to get on the side of caution and get out of the water as quickly as possible. Here comes the great question: how big can great white sharks get? 2 specimens were recognized as the largest in the world by the Guinness Book of Records. In the 1870s, a shark measuring 10.9 meters was captured in Australian waters close to Port Fairy. One was discovered in the 1930s in New Brunswick, Canada, trapped in a herring weir. The length of this shark was reported to be 11.3 meters 37 feet. When J. Randall looked at the Port Fairy shark's jaws in 1970, he confirmed that an error had been made in the measurements taken in 1870. The shark's maximum length was only about 5 meters 16.4 feet. The New Brunswick shark, which was initially thought to be a great white due to its similar appearance, was actually a basking shark. Many reports of maximal size are contentious, since they are based on approximate calculations made under dubious conditions. Experts like J. Randall agree that in 1987, a great white shark near Ledge Point in Western Australia measured a massive 6.0 meters 19.7 feet in length. A female 6.1 meter shark was taken by David McKendrick off Prince Edward Island in 1988, according to the Canadian Shark Research Centre. The 1,208-kilogram great white shark captured by Alf Dean in Australian seas in 1959 is the largest ever recorded by the International Game Fish Association. Additionally, there are numerous reports from the present day, some of which claim to put the number above 7 meters despite a lack of confirmation. After reviewing the data, J. Randall concluded that the shark was likely taller than 6.1 meter. Deep Blue was the moniker given to an enormous female great white shark that was reportedly as long as 6.1 meters. She was caught on camera in the waters near Guadalupe for the 2014 Shark Week episode Jaws Strikes Back. In January of this year, she was spotted again near Lao, scavenging a sperm whale carcass to the depths of the blue. While Deep Blue, another large female white shark, has been estimated to be about 6.1 or 20 feet long. Her size has been hotly debated, with some saying she is more likely to be 18 or 19 feet long. Since she has never been scientifically measured or weighed. However, her size remains an educated guess. On Canada's Prince Edward Island in August 1983, a shark measuring between 533 and 609 centimeters was seized. The blue size ranges from 17.5 to 20 feet. In that case, let's up the ante this time. In June of 1961, a great white reaching 640 centimeters in length was captured in Sicily, Italy. The record-breaking shark, El Monstro, was 640 cm long and was caught in Cuba in 1945. While 21 feet is enormous, there are larger. The year 1987 saw the capture of two distinct sharks. Both were discovered in South Australia's waters near Kangaroo Island and measured more than 700 centimeters in length. Incredible as it may seem, we can outdo the size of those sharks. An enormous great white shark, measuring 792 centimeters, was captured in November 1932 off the shore of Campobello Island in Canada. I never imagined a great white could get this huge, but I think we have room to grow. Near May of 1978, in San Miguel, the Azores, a great white shark measuring 899 centimeters was captured. I can't believe this is feasible. While 29 feet may seem excessively huge, there is room to expand further. Australian fishermen hauled in a great white measuring 1 meter and 110 centimeters in length from the waters of Port Fairy, Victoria. Titan sharks reached their greatest size in the 1970s, as evidenced by the jaws donated to the British Museum of Natural History. American ichthyologist John Ernest Randall was dubious of these big claims, so he set out to verify them for himself. He measured the shark's jaw and teeth and determined that the shark was probably only about 17 or 18 feet long, not the 36 feet that had been reported. How about other sharks? Given that the lengths of great whites seem to be routinely exaggerated and inflated, which of these sizes is correct? In this video, you guys talk about how great long whites can get, but how long can they get in real life? What I mean is the entire length of the shark, measured in a straight line from the nose to the tail. In some instances, the caudal fin of a great white is compressed during the measuring process, whereas in others, the measurement is taken at the base of the fin. The distance from the nose to the tail fin will be exactly one straight line. The submarine, which gained notoriety in the 1980s, was tasked with patrolling False Bay, not far from Cape Town. The great white shark was rumored to be above 7 meters in length. There were rumors that the size of the shark had been considerably exaggerated or that it did not even exist. South African shark specialist Craig Anthony Ferreira and his father both testified to seeing a great white shark that was both very large and powerful. Shark kept getting away every time it was hooked, therefore its size was never determined. Ferreira's book, Great White Sharks on Their Best Behavior, describes his involvement in the 4 incidents they had with submarine in great detail. As a result, scientists will keep looking for evidence of great white sharks longer than 23 feet. The chances of collecting the necessary proof are far higher now than in the 1980s, thanks to advancements in technology, conservation, and the number of researchers involved. In the unlikely event that you do come across one of these sharks, I hope you are in a shark diving cage.